I am starting this week's vlog. I'm going to try to get last week's uploaded today. Today is Monday. And if you hear noise, that's the air fryer going off there. But I have a bunch of stuff to cook this week because it is Thanksgiving Thursday, and I'm gonna do the day of Thanksgiving homemade cheese sauce for broccoli, because we usually always get like the broccoli and cheese sauce, the frozen stuff, to heat up for Thanksgiving. That I'm usually tasked with getting that and bringing it. But there used to be a bunch of different brands that made that, and now there is only, I'm freezing right now, so I'm like shivering. Now there's only like the steam bag ones, and they're always out of stock. Even when it's not Thanksgiving time, if I try to get those from Walmart or wherever I get my groceries, they're always out of stock, if they even have them at all at the grocery store that I'm going to. So I'm just gonna I got big bags of frozen broccoli florets. I don't like the ones that have, let me show you, hold on. I don't like the ones that have the chunks of stalk in them, because if you get those, it's mostly stalks of broccoli and not the heads of the broccoli. So I get the baby broccoli florets because those are the little ones. They have just broccoli florets too, but this bag is like half used because I used it for a chicken thing the other night. But they're little tiny ones that come like this, and there's so much. I just like eating these better because they're not big chunks of broccoli that you have to eat. So I just got like 4 bags of this, which we don't need all 4, but I'm gonna make homemade cheese sauce for it, which is super easy to make, and I don't know why I just don't do that every year, because you can make more of it as opposed to getting these tiny steamable bags that you have to make like 6 of them. So I'm gonna do that the day of Thanksgiving to bring over there to my grandma's. And then I'm gonna make my homemade chocolate chip cookies. I'm not doing the cheesecake because I feel like it's gonna cost like $50 for the ingredients to make the cheesecake. I might do it for Christmas, but I'm just doing chocolate chip cookies for Thanksgiving. I've been working on that perfecting that recipe for years, so I'm just gonna do my chocolate chip cookies. And then I have never made chocolate babka before, which is just like a chocolate swirl bread, but I got all the stuff for it because I'm going to attempt to do this. So this is like originally a Polish thing, and I thought it would be cool to bring like a Polish dessert or something, because we don't have my grandpa anymore and he was Polish. So I'm going to attempt to make that on Wednesday, because it's probably going to take a while. So this recipe makes 2 loaves. We'll see how it comes out. And I say my grandpa was Polish because I'm not Polish, because he was technically my step-grandfather, but my grandma divorced her first husband before I was even born, so I didn't know him. I only knew my grandpa as my grandpa. I just don't have Polish in me, so that's why I said he was Polish and not we're Polish. But yeah, I'm waiting for my French fries to be done in the air fryer because I need something for lunch. Steven hasn't called me yet, but it just turned 12 o'clock, so. I just got this guy from Target, and it's so much bigger in person. Like, my friend Cassie got it, and she sent me a picture, and I was like, oh, okay, it looks like a couch throw pillow, but it's huge. It looks so much bigger in person. So he's on top of the refrigerator right now, because I haven't decorated for Christmas yet, and I don't know where I'm gonna put him, but that's where he is right now. It's super cute, and like, I don't have room for any more of the little birds, the little birds that are like this, so I figured I would just get this big guy and stick him somewhere else in the house, but I don't know where he's gonna go now. So I just woke up a little while ago. It is the day before Thanksgiving, and I'm going to attempt this chocolate babka first, because you have to let you have to make the dough and everything and then let it sit and rise, obviously, for an hour. So I'm doing this first so that I don't get stuck doing this later tonight. But I don't have a pastry cutter anymore, which I totally forgot I needed for this. But I think because I have a stand mixer, I can do it that way. So I'm going to hope that this comes out right, because you got to put a whole stick and a quarter of butter and cut it into the flour mixture for the dough. And I don't have a pastry cutter right now. And I don't think I can get one of those rush delivered. So we're going to do this way and hope that my good old KitchenAid is powerful enough to do what I needed to do. I just need to find my whisk. I actually did just order a second, not a KitchenAid, but a stand mixer, because I figured it was massive Black Friday deal, and I've had it in my... Guys, can you stop? They've been play fighting all morning. They're going to end up hurting each other. I've had it sitting in my Amazon cart for ages, because it's like this hot pink mixer, and I was like, it would be good to have an extra one, because right now I have different attachments for when I do food and when I do bath and body stuff, and it would just be nice to have a separate mixer for that. So I pulled the trigger and bought it the other day, because they were having a Black Friday deal, and it said they only had 4 of them left. It's not going to be here until Saturday. Oh yeah, this will work. It's not going to be here for Saturday, which will not help me for Thanksgiving baking, but I'll be able to use it for Christmas. I think this should work. It says to cut it in until it's crumbly, which, I mean, I've made bread before and I know how it's supposed to look, so as long as you scrape it and kind of get it in there. I just don't want flour all over the place. I wish I had, like, I don't have a tall tripod right now that I could stick down here other than the one that's attached to my desk. And I don't want to attempt taking that off right now because it took me too much effort to get it on the back of the desk in the first place. Alright, this is not getting crumbly, which was my... You gotta cut it in and not whisk it in, and this, I think this is just gonna take longer than if I had a damn pastry cutter. I don't know what happened to the one that I had. I'm pretty sure that I don't have it anymore. Because I think when we moved, I saw that it was like getting rusty and I got rid of it. Yeah, I definitely don't have a pastry cutter. You could do it with a fork, but... Alright, it's starting to get crumbly. I don't know if there's like an attachment for that, for the... I wouldn't know what it would look like because a pastry cutter is like a handheld thing with a few blades, I guess, and then you're supposed to like mash the butter into the flour mixtures. It's getting a little bit crumbly, but nowhere near as quickly as if I had cut it into it like it said to. So I'm hoping this will come out. I mean, you add water to it from this point anyway, so... Alright, that's about as crumbly as I'm gonna get it, I think. And then, I gotta heat up the water. So, we're gonna attempt to do the rest of this here. You have to make the dough, and then you turn it out, knead it, and... Oh no, it has to be refrigerated for 8 hours? I didn't see that part. Fuck! Well, I'm glad I'm doing it now. It says cover the dough and refrigerate it 8 hours or overnight, and then you take it out and do the chocolate layer, roll it up. See, it didn't say that in the damn total time on the recipe. Friggin' taste of home. I didn't see that part, that you have to let it sit for 8 hours. So 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock at night, I'm going to be friggin' doing the rest of this. Man, I'm glad I started it now. I'm so aggravated right now, I didn't really... I've made bread before, and it told you to leave it sit for, like, 3 hours. But That was just regular bread, like white bread. So now I need my dough hook. Which I think is the appropriate thing to use for this. I don't know. Dough hook attachment. I only have the three main attachments that came with the KitchenAid. Alright. I mean, this says 150 degrees, but also I have to take it out of here to measure it because it's probably measuring the bottom of the pan, which is hotter. So, let's see, in the cup, what are you? 148, 147. Now I gotta let this cool down to 130 degrees. See, I left it on there for too long. Now it's too bloody hot. This is just gonna be an adventure today, I can tell. So I'm gonna do these, and then I'm gonna do my chocolate chip cookies, which are way easier than this. I don't know why I was like, hey, yeah, I need to do chocolate babka for Thanksgiving, but we'll see how it turns out. I'm hoping it turns out. It's supposed to be like, see, this is stuck now and it's just staying on. It's supposed to be a relatively easy thing to bake once you've got it made and everything, so I don't think it's going to come out horribly. It's just labor intensive here. Now it's 1:45. Could you cool down quicker than this, please? Anyway, I'm going to go do this and get I'll let you know how the base recipe of the dough turns out once I'm done. Okay, so I covered it. And it is going to sit in the refrigerator now for friggin' 8 hours. And we'll see it when we get back. This is just, Aiden used this when he was painting one time, and I can't get this acrylic paint off, so it's a clean towel, it's just got paint all over it. So my cookies are turning out delightful. I made a ton of them. I doubled my usual recipe and made them a little bit smaller, but they came out really good. They're the kind that stay soft all the time, so they're soft and chewy ones. And I made a giant batch of them so that I can take them to my uncle and my grandma and my brother. But they're really good. Aiden already ate one, so if he eats something, you know it's good. Stalling on a minute. That's another one. I had got this for the front window, and it came and it's so obviously AI generated that I don't want to hang it in the front window. It looks okay on camera, but when you get up close to it, see how everything is blurred like that? I don't know, but I thought it would be a nice pop of color if I hung it in front of my closet, which incidentally, Aiden sits in front of this for school, so then he'll have a little Christmassy backdrop until Christmas time is over. We get to open 2 nights because it just came today, so you can open the 1st and the 2nd. You want to read it?
In a Nito I can't read.
What do you mean you can't read? In the Nito realm.
In a Nito realm where chill vibes flow, this cool advent is a cosmic show. What is cosmic show? Cosmic show is when you make a movie. Each door is portal to your holiday trip. Open one each day to make the seasons hip. Nito squishes will make your holidays brighter. It's a universe of bliss, surprise, and delight. These far-out squeezers will lift your spirits up high. Let the peace, love, and groovy times fly.
All right, so let's do night 1 and night 2. Maybe a little easier to open than last year's?
Yeah.
Well, here, look at. I think that these tell you what they are on the other side of the little cardboard. So you rip it off, and it says, what does it say? Teeny Nito. It says one of the little tiny balls. Nope, that's 7. I know it looks like a 2. It looks like an upside down 2. That's number 2 right there.
A Another?
Same thing?
I can't get it.
Hold on, let's try not to rip the other ones because then you're gonna end up seeing what's in there. This one, oh, it's a Neato donut. You like the donuts?
Wow!
It's a green one.
Wow! Little Neato donuts.
It's a little mini version of the big one that you have. Just doesn't have the removable frosting. This one's pretty hard too. That one feel, yeah, this is more of the squishy soft kind. There you go. You like those so far?
Yeah.
I think this will be a fun one. Okay, night 3. That one's cool. It opens like a book.
All right.
And I was gonna say your thumb is on it.
Neato lobster.
I don't think it's a lobster. Is it a penguin?
Yes.
Look. Hold on. Ow, these hurt my fingers every year.
Huh.
Yep. Squishmas penny penguin.
Wow. Now it's time to get on.
It's an orange one.
Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun.
Let me explain this one that just came in the mail. I had ordered this from Walmart, and I thought that I was getting a great deal on it because it was $14.99 on sale. They're normally like $30, so the one that Aiden has been opening was the $30 one. I didn't realize till after I had ordered this, and it was taking weeks to get here because I ordered this like back at the beginning of November, that it was through a third-party seller on Walmart. It ended up getting, well, they thought it was lost, so Walmart gave me a refund on it, so I didn't end up paying for this. But it showed up today, so I took a peek, and it's definitely not the real licensed Neato stuff. It's just, like, super cheap fidgets. Like, I'm gonna have him open it in a minute, but just like these things that you can get off Amazon and everything. So, I mean, he'll still play with them, but I'm glad that I got him the real one and realized it, because this would have been super disappointing. So let's go check out what these first 3 days are. Well, actually, today's the 4th, so I'll let him do both. Open up 1, 2, 3, and 4 on this one, okay?
Okay.
1 is, yeah, I already started that one, so it'd be easier for you. They definitely ripped off the whole...
Wow!
That one's like a stretchy unicorn.
I'm getting ready for school.
Oh, the colors are a little bit off, see? These are darker than these ones. Okay, so you can do 2, 3, and 4 on that one, and then we'll do 4 on the real one.
Oh!
There's 2.
Too bad, so sad with this toy.
Yeah, too bad, so sad. 2 of the same thing in a row. Is this all this one's gonna be, is these things?
That will be fixed for your next
There's
one.
nothing on the other side of these ones. Okay, where's 3?
You can wash that down.
These are also easier to bust through. What's in that one?
It's the Buster Peak toy. So I'll send it to Killian.
What the hell's that black thing? Hold on.
Neato.
It's like one of the ice cube squishy things, but there's a piece of plastic stuck in it. It's a squishy.
So you remember not...
Alright, so where's number 4?
I think right there. Let's hope.
What's in there?
Swally turtle.
There's a
You're
squishy
getting good
turtle.
at opening things.
See, it's just like one of those little 50-cent mochi mochi toys. Okay, so you can go to your real one and open number 4. And we'll always be able to tell which...
Finally did it!
Oh, easy.
Go easy. It's a cheese Neato.
It looks like cheese. That's one of... Oh, that's a wristband thing. It says fidget band, so you put it around your wrist. Watch, let me help.
I can't do it.
Oops, hold on. Oh, it feels really soft. See? It's like little spikies. Let me see. It's really soft. Like, so they look spiky, but they're really soft. What's today, the 5th? So this is the fake Nido, which won't have an actual Nido in it. Hey, you got it good that time. What is that? Ooh, what is that?
Grease Mellow.
Is it supposed to be like a waffle? Let's open it.
Mellow. It is.
Let's open it and see. It feels like the ice cube one. Ew, yeah, it's like slime. It is a waffle. Hold on. Waffle with a bunch of glitter in it. It feels like the ice cube one that you got yesterday. Don't sniff it. He really likes this thing. He's had this on all day.
This pink waffle smells like Halloween.
Smells like Halloween.
Yeah,
all right, now here's the real Nido advent calendar. At least you already know where number 5 is. They're in the same spots. Peel this off so we can see what's in there. See, these are much thicker cardboard, so they're harder to get out. Lava squish lamp.
Yeah, it's a lamp.
Is it squishy or is it hard?
Hard.
Is it kind of like, oh yeah, it's made of this, like the donut one that you got the other day. Still squishy though. So you got a lava lamp and a piece of a glittery waffle. Hopefully I remember to show you when I go downstairs, but on Cyber Monday, Chewy was having so many sales and deals and stuff on just like everything on their website. So they were having sales on cat trees, which are obviously on their website. And I had been wanting to get another one because the one that we had, the gray one, well, we still have it. I'll get into that in a minute. It was really well made. The first one that we had bought when we first got the cats, and they were little bitty kittens, was from, where did I get that one from? Home Depot, I think, the Home Depot website. And it was such a cheap piece of crap. They wrecked it in like a couple months. And the beds on them, because I think it had 3 like round beds, they were only like this big. They were like for kittens, and nothing ever said on the website that, oh, this is only for kittens. Like, why would you just want a cat tree for kittens? They get bigger very quickly. So long story short, we had gotten rid of that one. We got this Frisco brand one, which I believe is Chewy's brand of cat tree, and it's been working out well. They have well, basically Ragnar. Floki's not a scratcher. He does lots of other bad stuff, but he never scratches stuff. Ragnar is the scratcher, and he had totally wrecked the posts on all the sides. Like is it sisal rope or Cecil rope that you can buy to rewrap them? We were gonna do that, but he wrecked the carpet around it too. So all the gray stuff was falling off. It was making a mess all over the rug. So I got a friggin' cat tree that it's got a giant big boy bed on the top, which is perfect for Ragnar because he's so big and fat. It's way bigger than the other one was. So last night we ended up having to rearrange the living room, and we're gonna have to further do it because we had our TV on a TV stand, which is not gonna work out anymore because I want to flip the couch, put the couch on the other wall, and put the TV on the other wall, and we're just gonna have to mount it now. I've never had a TV mounted before. We just use like an entertainment center or something, but this tree that I got, I could not pass it up because it was originally, I think, $177 or something like that, but the cream colored one was on clearance. I wanted gray again, but because the cream colored one was so much cheaper, and then like the sale on top of it, and I had $20 off, it cost me like under $50 with the tax and everything, so I could not pass that up. And it's already back to regular price, so I'm glad I ordered it when I did. It's just been a pain in the butt because I spent pretty much all day yesterday reorganizing. I had to take the 2 big cabinets that we had in the living room and put them in the kitchen. We got rid of the white one in the kitchen that was breaking. I'll show you guys when I go down there. It's still kind of a mess, so we busted that one up, and we're gonna have to throw it out in pieces, but it's outside right now, so I kind of what's the word for it? why can't I think of the word right now? Condensed my stuff from the cabinets so that now everything fits. I don't have stuff everywhere. I got rid of a lot of stuff. And now the two brown cabinets are in the kitchen, which I don't love it because they're one of them's covering the window, but also it's keeping Floki out of there because he was trying to get up onto the microwave because the microwave stand was in front of the window. And now there's just going to be stuff I still have to move because I don't like where the microwave is right now. I'm going to have to refigure stuff out. But when I go down there, I'll show you what's going on. So yesterday was just a bunch of cleaning and reorganizing those cabinets because I had to take everything out of both of them in the living room so that we could move them into the kitchen. The friggin' one of them, because they're supposed to have like these little plastic white feet on them, those heavy brown cabinets, and we didn't realize two of them had fallen off of one of them, so the screws were sticking out, and Steven's like shoving it with his feet because those are both about to break too, and he was trying to get like a lower center of gravity, so like pushing it with his feet. And then once it got onto the kitchen floor, the second one was not moving as well, and then he looked and he's like he was scratching the crap out of the linoleum because two of the feet fell off and just the screws were sticking out. So now I have to figure out how to, I know they have like aluminum linoleum repair kits and stuff, so I'm just gonna have to look for one of those. But I'm glad he caught it before it went across the entire kitchen floor. So all of this just because I got a cat tree that's too big for the spot that the other one was in. And also he kind of like took apart the old one and reconfigured it to get rid of like the nasty looking pole pieces, because there's like a bajillion of those little pieces you can move around and put it how you want it. But we got rid of the ones where the carpet was totally falling and flaking off of it everywhere. And now it looks like a freaking playground. And I don't think I want to keep that gray one, but he said, like, let's just keep it for now because they were a little upset at first that we were taking that one apart, so, and Floki's still sleeping in that one. Okay, so, there's cat toys all over the floor. There's this stuff here is there so that Floki doesn't get up there right now. So, like, we've got foot cream, we've got Aiden's mailbox. Ignore that, okay? I'm trying to figure something out here so that, oh, he already knocked this down. See, Floki keeps trying to get behind the TV. I have these spike things that I put on the counters at night so that he can't get on the kitchen counters, and we tried to set up something last night so he wouldn't pee on the TV because he's peed on Steven's monitor before. He's got a thing about screens and he sprays them. And this needs to be cleaned too. But anyway, I haven't cleaned everything yet. So this is the monstrosity of a cat tree. That's the new one. And this is what we've Steven like reconfigured that one. That was the one we had before. That little black box is from the very first cat tree, and I can't get rid of it because Floki sleeps in that all the time. That's like his favorite spot. We have that thing that was from Temu that I got a while ago, and they both like to sleep in that. It's just turned into this whole cat play area. So here and on the other side of the TV was where those two brown things were. That's my pile of cardboard that needs to go outside. So everything just looks like a mess right now. We are going to paint the living room soon. I noticed when we moved the thing that we've just like wrecked the paint on here because I guess it was rubbing. Like every time someone would come down the stairs, that thing would rub, and just look at the wall. There's a lot of this stuff was already here when we moved in. So, I mean, it just needs to be painted. But anyway, back to what I was doing. Look how horrible the couch looks with no cover on it. That's embarrassing. It's been cleaned so many times because, I don't want to talk about it. But anyway, the TV is going to be mounted there. I want to put it up there. And then the couch is going to go over here. This thing is going to be either gone or still be under the TV. I don't know yet. This is what I'm talking about. I don't like my microwave being right here. It's going to have to be moved anyway because there's no plug over here. So I've used the microwave earlier and I had to put it on the kitchen table because the plug is way over there. So that's an issue right now. I don't want this cart here. I want to put it somewhere else, but I don't know where to put it now because now these two guys are in here. I like having these in here because these used to be in the kitchen at the old house. And I've put like some pots and pans in the bottom, which is what I used to do at the old house, but I don't like that it's covering the window. I can't shove anything over more because then you can't get out the door. My pink thing, I want that to stay there, but I don't know. Like, I can't keep moving these because they're scratching, one of them's scratching the floor. We put cardboard underneath it to finally get it to move. And there's cardboard underneath it now because I don't want it putting a hole in the floor. But this is what this looks like now. I don't love it, but I don't want to move the table back over to the window where it was before because that was making Floki pee on the window. This is the pink stand mixer. It's really cute. I cannot comment on its how well it works because, like I said, I haven't used it yet. But it friggin' sucks itself to... The suction cups work really well. It suctions itself to your countertop really well. But if you want like a good priced one, so far so good. It came with like... I like that this pops up, but it goes really... It's like a spring-loaded one. It goes really hard if you don't hold on to it. It's got the same 3 attachments that the KitchenAid came with. So it's got the whisk, the bread hook, and like the thicker paddle for what do you call it? Like thicker stuff, thicker mixes. It doesn't have like a super precise... I can't even move it because it's sucked here. I do like that it has this shield thing. I know that KitchenAid has these, but they're sold separately, and I never got one. So that comes in handy when it's when you're doing flour and stuff. But this kind of just suctions onto here too. It's got little rubber thingies, so it stays in place pretty well. But that is the new stand mixer. As you can see, it's bigger than the KitchenAid. My KitchenAid is like worse. It looks horrible. It's all like, oh, that's like coming off. I don't know what that is. Oil, I guess. I should probably clean it down now that I've got it out here, so I'm probably going to clean that off. But the bowl is a lot bigger. I believe it's 9.5 quarts, and that one was like 6, maybe. The bowls side by side are like, there's a significant size difference. But I just wanted to show you the pink one because I like the color, and I'm excited to use it and try it out. I might make cookies this weekend if I have time, just to try it out and see how it does. But yeah, that is everything. I wanted to show you guys what was going on in the kitchen. The kitchen feels very clean and tidy now because I just organized so much stuff in here. Let's do this one first because that's the fake one. That one's way heavier than this one, so I don't know what's going to end up being in here, but there's some heavy stuff in here. Where's night 6?
Sure.
His Santa slippers.
And look at this baby Zero.
Poke right. See that little hole?
I'll help.
You got it. What's in there? Is it stuck? Another turtle! He just looked at me like, what the heck? I already got one of these. Same thing you got the other night. Same color and everything, right? Didn't you get a pink one before?
Yeah.
That's okay. Okay, try this one now. See if we get something better in this one.
Look at that baby Zero.
What is it?
Pacado!
Is it a bunny? Nido Doji's.
It's a packety.
It looks... What's a packety? It looks like a bunny to me. Look, it's a happy bunny.
Happy bunny, everyone!
And this is just like your, the penguin one that you got the other night.
Wow.
His penguin one deflated today. He was very upset, but now this is the same kind. Well, don't pop a hole in it and he'll be okay. Alright, that is night 6.
Alright, here we go.
Here we go with the Advents. No, 7 today. Upper right-hand corner. Yep. That was the one you thought was an upside down too. Do not tell me that's another turtle. What is it? Oh, it's another glittery one. Alright, let me tell you guys. Yesterday,
I didn't open 4.
or the day before. What is this, though? It's like a teddy bear head? No, you didn't. We didn't do 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. See? You just didn't throw this away. I was going to say, throw that away. We got that, what was it, a waffle?
No, it's a teddy.
Yeah, but the other day we got the waffle, and this glitter is not even embedded in it. It's just stuck to the outside, so he was playing with it and had glitter all over his hands. So this thing, you gotta peel the glitter off of it in order to play with it. Very annoying. Don't open this one tonight, okay? Because I have to take the glitter off of it. Alright, let's do this one. See what night 7 is on here. The actual Nido one. Oh, you got that one right away tonight. Oh, it's a ring. It just says Nido ring. It goes with your armband. Does it fit on your finger?
Yeah.
That's probably too small for Mom's finger. Here, put it on one of your fingers, like a ring pop. It's backwards, bud. I guess it doesn't matter. If you're fidgeting with it, you can be squishing it against your finger like that, right?
1 and a 0.
Yeah, 10.
It's 1 and a 0.
You like that 0, huh? He keeps calling it a baby 0 because it has a tiny hole. There's one here, too, see?
It is 20 poop.
There's no poop.
It's baby farmer 20 with a 0.
Maybe you'll get a poop squishy in here. A poop squish. Look at, he's got fuzzy red plaid jammies and fuzzy red plaid socks. He thought that was funny to wear them together. Look at your donut pillow over there all busted. The stuffing's coming out of it. We're gonna have to get rid of that, bud.
We have to get rid of the stuffing.
I have to get rid of the donut itself unless I can sew it back up. Alright, you ready to get ready for bed?
Yes.